Hey guys, welcome back to Formula 1. This is Malaysia. Uh, it didn't go well generally, even though the result wasn't too bad. I just couldn't get it set up. I was 3 seconds slower than all the other cars. Well, where it should be, and it just didn't work out for me on Malaysia. As you can see, I was not fully used to it, so I had lots of late breakings and mistakes that I had. But yeah, the setup just couldn't find one that worked properly for me, and then also I lost the race footage, so I only have the start. But I came fifth. I'm actually quite happy with that. Yeah, but overall it wasn't the best race that I've done, and yeah. So now I just usually hear this sector was good, but then always into the braking zones it was just too late or too early, or I just had lots of problems and was slow in all sectors and other cars. And yeah, and honestly I don't see anywhere where it could have improved, but oh well, maybe the next race. So now this lap was actually pretty okay. First two corners were pretty good, and here was also not too bad. Here I went wide almost every time, and then this section I always went out to the wide and then came back in, which cost me a bit. And then this section was actually usually pretty okay most of the times. And then this one I always ended up braking like that somewhat and turning in like that. And in this corner it was actually pretty fine generally, and then the rest of the lap as well. Here sometimes I brake too late, and sometimes I was too early, but it is pretty hard to brake because it's a long turn. And then here down the straights, no problem really, and down to the finish line. Yeah. Now on to one-shot qualifying. So here you can see just how into the first corner braking, where the other cars have a different line and how much faster they are. And here you can just see how much more speed they carry out of the corner. But then I catch up quite well here. In this corner I did pretty well, I think, and catch up quite a bit. But still, in this corner then again, they always tend to go way faster than me. And here where I go wide, they've got a way better exit, so they are a bit faster. And in this corner I just completely messed up. And I'm actually pretty happy with this corner because it actually went pretty well. I might have gone a bit too tight, but it was better than most of my other turns. And no problem in this turn really. And then in the finish once again, not too hard. But as you can see just how much faster the AI were. So I ended up starting in, I think 9th, or was it 8th, I'm not sure. I think 9th though. We'll find out in a few seconds. And then now once again on to the race. Yeah, we started in 9th. I only have to start, but it went pretty well generally, and the start was really good as well. So we just used the slipstream to get extra speed, and then really late braking into the first turn. And here a small touch with Vettel, and then a bit with Bottas, but then otherwise it was pretty fine. And now actually I think I kept up with them pretty well for this turn, especially now. Then I'm going to overtake Vettel here now in this corner, but then he's going to come back well, went wide, and then he came back in and it hit me, and that was it.